has come to our family.
Hello, hello. It is Pirate Weasel back at it again on our Deathless run tonight. Week 85. Oh boy. Oh man, alright. Is the Guardian this week? Maybe, we'll see.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Is there any reason I wouldn't just go to the Prophet this week, actually? Let's see. Let's take a look at the Prophet's stun chance again. You may need to bring a Wilbur's flag on the Plague Doctor. Champion Prophet. Eye on you, 140 chance to stun. Plague Doctor has hard noggin. puts her up to 85. Ober's Flag bumps her up to 135, and that's looking pretty good. Really don't want Plague Doctor to get stunned. And the Vestal, Hard Noggin would be nice. That makes the stun chance a lot less likely. Although Unholy Hater would also be nice. Not a whole lot I can do about stun resist though for her. Maybe she needs to stun resist more than Plague Doctor. I guess I could always swap it onto the Vestal. Yeah. Is there really a huge need to put that on her here? Just how scared am I of having Plague Doctor be stunned? Got Sun Resist from the Immunity Mask. Nothing we can really do about occultists being stunned. Definitely can't take Feather Crystal, because then actually lowers stun resist more. But she does have Hard Noggin, which is something. Oh shit, they both have Hard Noggin, okay. Damn. So with Hard Noggin, it's a 140% chance to stun. She's resisting it 55% of the time. It's not very high. It's probably more important to make sure our Vestal's not stunned during this fight. Or even the Occultist, honestly. Gotta keep those debuffs going. Okay, so this is 140 debuff chance. Violet Sand is only 20. Prophet's debuff resist on champion. 65%. So this goes to 170% chance. Yeah, so this is always hitting the Prophet. Intimidate is going to be a little bit less reliable. We have a 65% chance of... If that's the case, maybe a Focus Ring makes more sense, because the crit can help pierce the debuff a little bit better. Focus Ring is just... Our Moon Ring is just the most accuracy? No, it's not. Raw damage is probably not as important as having a little bit of crits. Could also just go with Houndmaster and Necromancer's Collar. Would also seem pretty good. Then I could just slap like an Ancestor's Signet Ring on him or something. The added benefit of Houndmaster over Plague Doctor is also having a little bit of stress healing. But the Houndmaster does not have Hard Noggin. Oh shit, but his base stun resist is so much higher than Plague Doctor. What the hell? Okay, so maybe I go with Houndmaster then. So we can slap Necromancer's Collar on him. It's not as consistent. Like, against the Shambler, the Necromancer's Collar doesn't do anything, though. I don't think I'm that much of a panic to rush down the Prophet as much as possible. Like, getting to the Prophet is going to be harder than the Prophet himself, I feel like. And stress is a pretty big deal in the fight, so this might make a little bit more sense. Yeah. If the Houndmaster is more stun resist than Plague Doctor with Hard Noggin, then it just makes more sense. I don't think you ever really have time to hit Withstand in my experience, so I'm not gonna bother there. Yeah, I might as well kill the Prophet while the thing from the stars is not roaming there. And then I can use the Guard and Guardian as a chance to reset a week if I have no good... If the wield is overrun with Thing from the Stars like it is this week. Ancestor's Musket Ball, ooh. The champion's Bone Soldiers can crit for 27, so it's kind of scary. Otherwise, Musket Ball does seem pretty good. You do have some Mark synergy here too for the hallway battles. Evidence of corruption over the map. I think Vestal is a little bit safer. She doesn't need the protection as much because nothing can hit her in the back except for the Bone Arbalists. Okay, I think this comp makes sense. Yeah, good thing I waited. I didn't rush into the court last before I left earlier today. Because I did end up changing my mind, I guess. I think I would like to have Hound's Harry against the hallway battles, just against the Shambler mainly. Hound's Harry is very good against the Shambler. It can be used from any position to hit everything, all the summons, and the bleed is super nice. Even the Hound's Collar, Spiked Collar could be considered here. The minus healing received is pretty iffy though. Demon's Pull for the bones, the Arbalist and the Courtiers is pretty good. Okay, so Stagecoach, good. Sanitarium is full. Abbey, we're good. We have a full team ready for Wolf if he comes. We got a Vestal, a Shield Breaker. We have a Man-at-Arms free, a Highwayman. And let's look at trinkets. Necromancer's Collar. I just don't want to have a useless trinket when it comes to the Shambler, but then again, it's very, very useful for most of the enemies here, and against the Prophet. Maybe it's worth it. Just maybe it's worth it. I could even put Vestal in like rank 3 or something so that Houndmaster can't get hit by a Bone Soldier, and then he has the option to guard. The only problem is if she gets pulled 3 up, I mean, Houndmaster can't get pulled 3 up either. Oh, thank you, Doppelhers. The hike is the hardest part, right? So, I'll definitely need it. First time chatter, welcome by the way. Welcome, welcome. You popped in at a good, exciting time. Yeah, if I put Houndmaster in the back rank, then he'll be a little bit safer. So maybe the Necromancer's Collar can do some good work. Again, it's not great for the Shambler though. But this could help us kill a lot of the, like the Goblet guys easier. Oof, it'd be so bad if Vestal got stunned. Maybe not the worst though. We do have other healers. Houndmaster could take, yeah, Lick Wounds versus the Prophet. Plus she has Hard Noggin, yeah. I don't think we should need Wilbur's Flag. Okay. Think we should be good. Yeah, it's the friggin' Prophet time. One of my most dreaded bosses, for sure. Let's go for it.
Finally,
Gotta change my notes now, so we're actually taking Houndmaster, Vestal, Cultist, Leper,
there,
Ruins, Champion, Prophet 3. I feel like I went from 200k gold this week to 100k. It's insane.
Shrieking into the shadows, wailing maniacally that the end was upon us all.
Yup, time to lock in. I dropped in a good time, Pixel.
The echoes of
Only got
his
3 champion bosses
mindless
left, and
reverberate
oh my
maddeningly.
god. I feel like we're definitely running through a Shambler with this configuration. Plus, I didn't get a scout. But you know what? If we gotta retreat, then we gotta retreat. Let's see what happens. Not so sure about this one, guys.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, room battle. Don't need Hound's Harry then. Lick Wounds or Target Whistle? Probably just... or just the same thing. Like Hound's Harry could clean up some kills. Could help me stall a little bit. Wait, yeah, Guard. don't know if vulnerability hack is really needed, but let's see what happens. Okay. Thank you for the scout, much appreciated. Probably, yeah, not even gonna touch the secret room, unfortunately. It's kind of concerning there. Let's probably debuff this guy's attack then. Kind of do want to put a mark on this guy now. Probably even stun him. Fuck. This guy just took so much damage from one attack. It was half his HP through the signet ring. I don't want this guy to stun me or shuffle me. God, I should have healed, I guess. He has so much dodge. It's not much damage. Oh boy. Oh god. Thank you.
Well struck. Masterfully executed.
Speed at 2? He only has a speed at 2? Oh, okay, because Intimidate. Good.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So much stress. No. No. He still has... No, his speed is gonna start going back up.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No, come on.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Don't make me camp for one person, man.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, 50 stress, a little bit more manageable. Oh, battle. Oh, thank Lord. I was praying for this curio. In my head, then the I was like, please, God, help me find a confession booth. Holy crap. Thank you. I think I actually have to toss out the jute tapestry, crazy as that is. I think I'd like a chance at healing off the stress with the map. Goodbye, jute tapestry. Can I get the signet ring off you too? Just in case I fail. 90. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. From 60 stress, 65 stress back to 13. Hell yeah. And I guess I'll keep the map on for another critical scout. Yeah, I like the option to have marked the bone bearer that round, even though I didn't do it. I'll keep that ability on. This guy's trouble. This is why Necromancer's Collar was kind of iffy. Like, I'm only getting value out of this like half the time. Nice. Okay, we're chilling.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Speed of 5, speed of 8. Might as well.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Success so clearly in view. Or is it
Okay, could be a shambler. So for Shambler, me like this. Oh, I did take all my prot shredding moves.
Reeling, about to break. Such a
Jesus,
terrible
dude.
assault cannot be left unanswered.
You guys are fast as fuck. My god. Okay, get your zeros out of the way now, sir. Oh,
Quickly the tide
dear
turns.
lord. I may have underestimated you guys. Probably have to camp because of this one fight alone. Speed of 10 is insane.
Destroyed.
Triple stun. Fuck yes.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Hell yeah. Okay. We had like 40 stress in everyone.
Wary.
God damn.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oof. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of liking my decision to bring Houndmaster instead of Plague Doctor. I'm glad I thought it through extra hard there. Ah, fuck yes. This mech should give me some move resist. Kind of fucked up that it doesn't. Nice.
Grievous
Jesus Christ, that crit is insane, man.
fear. Unnerved, unbalanced.
Motherfucker. Please stun, please stun, please stun. Oh my god. You asshole. Okay, good. You, sir, are an asshole. Somehow I gotta reach this thing and kill it, but I also want to... Okay, I guess I hit with Houndmaster, probably. It is stunned for the next round, too, though. Okay, this might be a camp here. Okay, it's done for the next round. Good. Yeah, the fact that those... Okay, them being able to crit that stress attack in Champion is kind of completely unnecessary. God, I hate that mechanic so much. And I swear, they do it all the fucking time. Like, they try to show off that crit as much as possible in Champion, I swear to God. Okay, Purge does send him to the back, so he can only use Stumbling Scratch, and then let's punch in here. Uh-oh. This is not good. I'm expecting that to do more damage. So I try to go for a crit at 23%, or the stun chance is only 25%. Oh my god! Okay. I greatly appreciate that. That is super nice to have gotten the high roll on that damage. Okay, maybe I can avoid having to camp here. We'll see. Sweet. Aw, resisted? It's kinda nuts. Cool. Oh, come on.
Clarified in a single strike.
It's like I only get one turn, I'm for sure critting you, man.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay, stress is still somewhat manageable.
This expedition at least promises success.
No camp, okay. But because we don't have any scouting, I'm kind of tempted just to get Hound's Watch up, actually. We do Hound's Watch, Therapy Dog. Maybe even release the Hound. Probably not. I think it would be kind of smart to camp here, honestly. I'm mainly interested in the minus surprise chance and plus surprise chance from camp. Plus, if I run into a Shambler, I'll regret not having camped.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
And this is why we bring the Ancestral Scroll instead of the Diary, by the way, because we can swap this on people for extra stress heal. Man's Best Friend. It's healing for 13 instead of just 10. Let's give you some extra accuracy. Oh, we get even more camping points too because of Outsider's Bonfire, so that's really nice. Could also hit Quarantine here. Bloody Shroud might be pretty good. Or some accuracy on somebody. The accuracy here is 105. Here is 110. Definitely hitting Reflection though. He doesn't even need the scroll for this one. I would do Quarantine, but I kind of feel like I can just shave this little bit of stress off just from like Cry Havoc. But god, so impactful having Houndmaster instead of Plague Doctor. I could see why Ash does this now. The stress heal was part of it for me, but it was mainly the stun resist. I could hit Dark Strength for more damage on Houndmaster, but that's not going to last till the boss anyway, so may not be as important. Probably just Bless on you. Okay, so now it's potential Shambler again. Okay, no shuffle. That's why we do Hound's Watch, guys. That's why we put Bless on him for that dodge. Well, not necessarily that reason, but I'll say it was anyway.
Decimated.
Shred that prot.
Devastating blow.
Speed of 7, speed of 6, speed of 8, speed of 6. Just kill.
Their cursed champion falls.
Oh, cool. Some more food. One more food. Sure, I'll take it. Hey, there's Scorpio. Okay. So, take our stuff back for room battle. The skills I want for room battles and potential Shambler is so different, it's kind of nuts. It's like 3 skills in every character. Or no, more like 2, but still. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so Houndmaster did not come through for us here, but fortunately this fight doesn't look that insane. Shuffle is quite bad though. I gotta check the Bone Spearman's abilities in the different ranks. Which is the worst move? Impale can do 3 of 5 to everybody, so I feel like Spear Thrust is worse. Yeah, I feel like Spear Thrust is worse than Impale. You can probably crit for like 30 or something. So in this rank, he's guaranteed to use Spear Thrust, I think. Oh no, he can use either move. If I pull him to rank 1, he only ever uses Impale. But this was a really bad shuffle, by the way. Super bad shuffle. Kind of want to just stun this guy. Oh, you're kidding me, man. Okay, good. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I had really bad luck, but it's kind of evening out now.
Inspiration.
Yep, that's gonna crit. Yeah, so everyone has stun resist except for Occultist. I mean, Hellmaster doesn't strictly, but his natural stun resist is much higher than average.
A decisive pummeling.
Nice, I actually stunned him? That's kind of crazy. Wait a second. Oh, okay, yeah. I had like a 50% chance of stun. There we go. Team's back in order. Wow. You tried your best, buddy. I've actually never debuffed someone's damage to 0 before. It's kind of crazy, honestly. But that's the goal of this team.
The blood quickens.
Ouch!
Death waits for the slightest.
Do you really still need to do stress when you're critting for 0, man?
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Still no scout. A travesty. Definitely gave me a challenge for the last Ruins boss. And definitely rewarded me for thinking a little bit harder about my comp, though. God, how important the stress heal was for a dungeon as long as this. I cannot believe I barely got away with making this decision. Okay, potential Shambler fight. It's like the first hunger check of the entire dungeon, by the way. Just whatever, food doesn't really matter to us right now.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh, okay. That I can handle. I'm gonna need a little bit of help to kill this thing. And get slower for next round. Okay, cool. Failing everybody, huh? Okay.
A momentary abatement. Impressive. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Slowly but surely, we are getting there. A couple good more scouts, please. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay, one potential Shambler fight left. One last potential Shambler, same skills. Okay, no Shambler. Whew. Bam, baby. Yes, whew indeed. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't want to get one more crit in on me. Usually you guys are crit bullies. So I won't need like any bandages. I can start thinking about loot now. Oh wow. Sure, I'll take that. Double stun for free. Triple stun? Ha! Triple stun. Take it.
Surgical precision. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Actually, I do need some bandages in case of occultist bleeds. Keep. Maybe not keep. Still think keep. Oh boy. Maybe we can find the key and walk all the way back. Oh, really? You spoil me! Right before the boss? 30% damage? Hey, I'll take it. Alright. That's what I like to see. Alright, so. Target whistle. Probably don't care about stress that much. Unless I can stall it out and just end with 0 stress. Probably never hitting target whistle. We'll do that. Can't actually stun him, but nothing else here makes sense. I don't believe you can ever move that guy ever. He has 345 move resist. I like how he starts with 300 move resist in Apprentice, and he only gets more and more. Like, the devs thought that, oh yeah, they're gonna cheese him with move resist if we don't increase his move resist to 345. Like, it's somehow possible to get that much in the game. Like, come on, let's be realistic, guys. At least Demon's Pull is a little bit more damage on him, whereas Hands from the Abyss does literally nothing. Just hitting Intimidate every single turn. Okay. Let me take a moment here. Make my notes. I can definitely see why everyone I talked to was taking Helmmaster, or most people were taking Helmmaster instead of Plague Doctor like I usually do. Okay, so got a super long walk to boss, but last second decision to take Helmmaster instead paid off, as we were able to heal off massive stress throughout dungeon and get to profit with full HP and 0 stress. Also got an strength, got a damage curio in hallway before profits. Okay, I feel pretty freaking confident. I definitely feel like Vestal instead of Arbalist is the right choice here, because these two will be preoccupied debuffing the Prophet's damage every turn, and so if I took the Arbalist, sure she could reduce the stress from crits, but then Arbalist is only healing for like 4 to 5 a turn, and that's just not enough. So definitely think we made the right call here. Feel a lot more comfortable like this. I guess we could pop the waters preemptively. Yeah, the first round is the scariest, I guess, because that's when the blocks will hit the hardest. Maybe there's some small chance we hit withstand, but likely not. Scroll, yada yada. Alright. The only one he really has a chance of stunning is the occultist. That's fine.
Hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
If we don't land the debuffs, we might want to start hitting some scales here. Oh my god. What the fuck? You're fucking kidding me with that debuff resist. Okay, I'm kind of scared now. I don't know if this is a time for scales, though. I don't think so. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, because he would have just popped the scales anyway. Okay. See? Pretty scary. This is why we take Vestal. And then it's a trap to go for anything besides debuff resist. Or, yeah, the damage resist. Damage reduction. Gotta hit that every single turn, no matter what. Thank you. Okay, minus 73 damage now. Yep, see, he can crit, but I don't care. Okay, it's a little bit more manageable now. Okay, these two are healthy. Okay, good. Minus 106. Good. Minus 126. Good, good, good. Fine. It tickles. Okay, see? This is why you take Vestal. This is why you take Vestal. I would have been a lot less comfortable without Vestal here. And now the debuffs are finally... Like, it's so unlucky they didn't hit the debuff on the first round, because that's the most important round, but now we're getting there. Okay, yeah, I'm noticing it's sticking every single time now. Good. I could start hitting some pews, but nah. Let's not tempt fate here. I'm always paying attention to that debuff. Okay, it's hit every single time except for the first time, which was the scariest time. That's kind of crazy. Was that crit less than the other crit? Probably not. That wouldn't make sense. He hasn't used Prophet's Eye once, by the way, which is nice, because that move does stress. I don't know how this guy's not using Prophet's Eye. It's kind of insane. Maybe I can hit one pew. I literally couldn't tell you the last time I ever got one of these pews. It's probably like the first 2 times I ever played him, I killed some pews in like easy mode, full torchlight. After that, I couldn't tell you when I ever went for a pew ever again. He's like creepily close to me now. I'm not used to having the Prophet be this close to me. It's kind of funny. I feel like my personal space is being invaded here somewhat. We could afford some stress heal here, I think. Or we just kill.
Did he foresee his own demise?
I missed one. Like, I decided to hit smack the pew for 1 turn. Suddenly he was doing 0 damage to like 15 damage. Not bad at all, though. Not bad at all. Okay, so I don't care about itemizing my skills for the Shambler anymore, because if I see him, I just bail. Maybe we can make it all the way to the secret room and find a key on the way there. Be pretty funny. Maybe we can even heal off a lot of stress from a hallway, a spawn fight. That'd be kind of nice. Hey, we even have 1 last holy water for this curio. Man, what a difference backtracking is. Cannot really stress heal on either of these two. Unfortunately. Just barely, okay.
A death by inches.
I don't remember any herb curios on the way here. Yeah. I could, without Vestal during that Prophet fight, I could see it going much differently. I'm really glad I decided to do that. Yep, 2 more left. Just 2 more to go. Hey! The game recognizes my
Can foster hope
efforts and rewards me.
resilience.
Not that... Hopefully we didn't use up our good luck in the time it doesn't matter. Like sometimes we use up our bad luck in the time it doesn't matter. This should give me an indicator now. It's either shovel or anti-venom. I know I've tried both of them already, so... I really don't know why it's not telling me which one it is. Like, it's saying X as if it's not the shovel, but obviously it was. Like, it's pissing me off, man. We're still looking for a key. Okay.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
The loot is really getting up there. Nice. Still no key, though. Oh, see, now it tells me it's the anti-venom. Wise ass? Okay. No crit at least. Now he's neutralized. How far you have fallen, Bone Courtier.
Vigor is restored.
I should actually kill this dude. Because of this. He's just gonna stress cast me with his crits. I can stall on this guy. actually the first time Lepers missed the entire dungeon, so I'll give it to him.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Nice. Just barely missed killing him. Excuse me? I hit him twice. Can somebody explain? I literally hit him twice, and the reinforcement still spawned. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that. Okay. Killed prophets without issue. Stress healed, walking all the way back to beginning. Hit the courtier with, it was the vulnerability hex, and intimidate. Still spawned a bone bearer reinforcement. I'll be honest, I've never seen that happen ever. It's always been a pretty hard set rule. If you hit twice with damaging abilities, which both those abilities did damage, this really shouldn't have happened. But in the end, I actually get more stress healing this way. That was not the right target. Interesting. Doesn't matter. You can revive it. Another miss. Okay. Wow. Lots of misses. There you go. Alright, didn't matter. We actually ended up healing more stress because he spawned. But still, that was a little bit disturbing as far as my understanding of game mechanics. Shook my understanding of reality to its core.
A momentary abatement.
He spoke it. He said it again, and the tech was golden. I don't know what that means.
But never hidden.
Okay. Yeah, this. Okay. It's pretty good loot. I don't even need to go find the key for the secret room. Still have some hope of building the puppet theater here. Getting close, I know. Probably don't need the deeds for anything though. Saint Dreamer asks, any tips for a team that can solo Viscount in 1 week, including Croc? My favorite team for the Viscount is going to be, and even for the Baron, Viscount and Baron, same team pretty much. I do Highwayman rank 4, Vestal rank 3, Houndmaster rank 2, Shieldbreaker rank 1. So the way you play that in the epic dungeon in the courtyard is, you take the Cudgel, or you take the Blackjack on Houndmaster in rank 2, so he can, like, this is important because you can stun the Chevalier in rank 3 with this, and it's a very good stun too. You can even slap like the Cudgel weight on him or the Dazzling Mirror for extra stun chance. And you also use Cry Havoc. You need at least one stress healer. Now, Dungeon is long set, right? So you may wonder, how do you use Cry Havoc and Blackjack? Like, they can only be used from different ranks. That's what the Highwayman's for. Turn 1, you riposte forward ahead of the Vestal with Highwayman. Next turn after that, like, you shoot something or you slice something. Round 3, you riposte in front of the Houndmaster. And suddenly, Houndmaster can use Cry Havoc and you can just stall for a bit. So that's what I do. Oh, thank you, C-Roy, for clearing that up. I don't know why Vulnerability Hex wouldn't count, but that's very good to know. And then for the Croc fights, the biggest thing is avoiding Lurking Fear followed by Apex Predator. So the way you can prevent the Croc from using Apex Predator is, once he gets himself to ranks 2 or 3, you use Shieldbreaker's pull to pull him to rank 1. And if you pull him to rank 1, he's not going to use Submerge. And it's because only, like, if he uses Submerge, it's too late. You just have to, like, shield up and prepare for Apex Predator. But if you can pull him to rank 1, he only use Teeth Rake or, you know, some other move to get back to rank 2, in which case you just pull him forward. And then he can never use Apex Predator. You just have to watch out for Teeth Rake, because if he Teeth Rakes your Vestal to the front line, which you can't heal, it's really bad. So you just have to be, like, Teeth Rake is the only move you really have to worry about. And first time chatter, by the way, C-Roy, thanks for weighing in there. I'm going to have to update my notes for that. So I will make a note now on that cell. That's C-Roy pointed out that the Hex does not count towards preventing stall mechanics. I am going to have to find out which other skills work that way. It's kind of nasty. Beast Hater, Situomania, Scurvy? What the fuck? What if he crits Teeth Rake to Vestal rank 1 with the bleed? It's over? That's why you... Well, okay, I gave them the chance at the Shrieker. So, Saint Dreamer, Vestal starts, like, once you riposte forward with Highwayman, Vestal is sitting in rank 4, right? Teeth Rake can only... First of all, Saint Dreamer, I don't think Teeth Rake can even hit rank 4. So that's the first thing. Second of all, if he does hit Teeth Rake on Vestal in rank 4, she can only get moved forward 2, so that'd be rank 3. It can? Okay, so Apex Predator is the only one that can't hit rank 4. That's why Vestal just sits in the back row. If he Teeth Rakes Vestal to, you know, rank 1, well, first of all, both Highwayman and Shieldbreaker will have higher speed than Vestal, so they can always jump forward. Shieldbreaker can even move too. And then, even if she gets hit with Teeth rank 4, she can only get put to rank 2, so it's never really been an issue for me because of that. But I think it's a perfect, especially for the Viscount too. Sometimes I replace Houndmaster with Jester, and Jester can heal off a lot of stress more straightforward. I just think that he has less to offer. Well, it's arguable. You could definitely see Jester offering as much combat value, but the biggest thing Houndmaster offers is the Blackjack stun for the first 2 rounds of the game to control the fight a lot better when there's like 1 or more Chevaliers in the field. Sometimes, like against the Baron, sometimes there's 3 Chevs. You definitely appreciate having a Blackjack, like having 2 different people that can stun as opposed to just 1 with the Vestal. So, I could redeem myself, guys. I could redeem myself by going for the Shrieker again, right? Would Flagellant, Shieldbreaker, PD, Houndmaster be a good front-to-back team? Let me think about that. Front-to-back. Flagellant, Shieldbreaker, PD, Houndmaster. Yeah, I could definitely see that being good. I've never really experimented outside of my... You know, I'll be honest with you. The team I took, like I just told you, has worked out for me so well. Like, it's never caused any problems. that I just stick to it. I don't tend to like Flagellant as much as other people in the Crimson Court because his damage is very slow. Like, yes, he can bleed everything, but I'd rather just have the raw damage of one-shotting or two-shotting the Esquires, the Damsels, everything else. I like straight-up damage more than bleed damage when it comes to the regular courtyard enemies. And then that team that you just said is also much more position dependent, so it'd be kind of bad if Flagellant gets pushed to the back. If someone gets pulled in front of Flagellant, which is going to happen, because Shieldbreaker is, you know, going forward turn 1 with Pierce. Then if an Esquire or Croc pulls someone in front of Flagellant, then he has like nothing to do. So I'm not a big a fan of that comp as my own, but it's probably safer if people don't get pushed or pulled. It's got, you have Houndmaster for stress healing, so that's good. It's consistent stress healing. You got Plague Doctor for double stuns in the back, so yeah. I think you should be perfectly good with that. Croc Root Vessel teammate with Teeth Rake should be bled to death. Yeah, fair enough. Like I said, you do have Guard with Highway. Like, Houndmaster does offer Guard in the comp I mentioned as well, so I mean, she can't get crit with a from a Teeth Rake and die instantly, right? You have to have like some leeway there. You can slap some protection on her too, but again, she's gonna be in rank 4. Teeth Rake's a rank 2. You can guard her if she gets Teeth Rake to the front. Honestly, I think most of the time it's just fine. I'd have to watch the fight to see exactly how it went down for you. Anyway, the game did give me a chance to redeem myself on the Shrieker. I might just take up the offer. One of the big problems that the Shrieker was a little bit too fast overall. In Baron fight, Cult is much better with Mark and heal synergy. I don't know about that. If you want to really burst down the Baron, which I tend to avoid, that could work good for sure. I just tend to not like that strategy very much. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you want me to redeem myself in killing the Shrieker rather than just surviving the fight. We were 12 damage away from killing it last time. I could probably try to bring Houndmaster this time, even though he does have the minus bleed resist. Houndmaster would, well, My favorite team for Wolf is going to be Vestal, Man-at-Arms, Shieldbreaker, and then something for the third option. I've used Houndmaster for a little bit of stress healing. I've used Hellion, which finishes off Wolf very quickly. I've used Highwayman in a pinch. Yeah, good point, Pixel. But the game did give us this rare opportunity. Let me math out. You know what? Let me math out my weeks again. So we just did the Prophet. We still need to do Witch, Brigand Pounder. Did the 1, 2, 3, 4. Brigand. Wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on week 86. So, week 86. I basically have 13 weeks minus 7. I have 6. I have 6 weeks of leeway right now. If I do the Shrieker, it'll only be 5. And you know what? Like I said, if I want to do the Shrieker, I could always just go to the farmstead and spawn her myself on my own terms. Let me take a look and make sure. If I team wipe in the farmstead, I gotta make sure that actually triggers Shrieker, or if the trinkets are just lost forever. I feel like they should go to the Shrieker. Let me see. And also, what Ash told me is that if the wolf spawns and I don't have a free mana arms, then I should be able to just go to the farm side and stress heal a mana arms. Like, I gotta make sure that's the case too. If Brigand Wolf spawns and does going into... What does going into Endless Harvest do? This is all gonna influence my decision this week. It's a safe way to advance the week to prepare, as the event only triggers its building destruction penalty if you embark on a quest in a standard region. It acts as a safe placeholder quest, but you must ensure you're ready for the wolf fight afterward. The Wolves at the Door event remains. It will be waiting for you when you return. Where is Gemini getting this source? Let me see. The wiki page, wolf. Oops. Why does it feel like Google is just making shit up? It linked the wiki page, but the wiki page doesn't say anything about that. Steam community. Okay, here we go. This separate source here.
The mana arms also got a tough ring because he's
No,
not
no,
meant to do
no.
damage.
It's just linking a Google for wolf and like a YouTube video for wolf and a Steam page that doesn't say anything about the wolf. What the hell? Like, Gemini is literally just making shit up here. Oh wait, there's more sources. Okay. What the hell? Okay, no, none of the 5 sources that the Google is linking here says anything about Wolf and Endless Harvest. This is so dumb. St. Dreamer, by the way, how unlucky is it that Wolf showed up at week 64 for me? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to have Wolf spawn. Like, where is Wolf? Before I started streaming, I used to do all boss, Torchless runs. Like, one time Wolf just did not spawn by the end of week 100, and it kind of ruined the run for me. Like, I am really not expecting that to happen this time. Anyway, I'm thinking of going into the Hag this week, because Think from the Stars is not there this week. I could also wait. I also am kind of tempted to wait until we get one of these, like, something Sunshine in the Thicket events to allow us to get extra damage versus the Hag. But getting the boss out of the way now is also appealing to me. Okay, this mana arms is the mana arms I want to take to Wolf, or to the Hag. And then the Highwayman, Eldritch Hater. Don't I have a Lurker one or something? Hard Skin, Eldritch Hater, Natural Swing, Lurker. I think that seems a bit better. How much speed does the Hag have? Seven speed, so Highwayman doesn't necessarily outspeed her, but it doesn't matter if if he gets targeted by the Hag, then outspeeding doesn't really matter. Let me see, what am I trying to look up here? Which vessel do I want to take? Manslayer, Eldritch Slayer, Manslayer. Yeah, probably this one for the wield. Although, this one too. I do have to get the Vessel to level 6 maybe if I want to use her, which I kind of do. if she has all this stuff. I definitely like the option. And also she has, like, more damage, I want to say. Not necessarily more damage than this one. I do need 3 level 6 Vestals though, so I might as well get the Hippocratic. Take the one that's Hippocratic. But which one is doing more damage to Hag with Judgment is the question. Probably the Manslayer one, since Hag is a human. She also has more accuracy against the Hag. Let's stick with you for now. And then I had just regretted not taking stress healing when it came to, you know, I don't know if this Houndmaster does enough damage. I think I'd prefer the Hag. I'd prefer a Shield Breaker or a Hellion. Yeah, this is the team I'm considering here. It just lacks stress heals, but the Hag is a little bit more worrying. I really want to kill the Hag before anyone falls out of the pot. Then someone else has stress healing. I would take the Salacious Diary here over the Ancestral Scroll. Yeah, Mankind Hater really helps here. Lurker. Don't really want to give him stress trinkets. Okay, something like this. Or just honestly, a moon ring. Yeah, let's think about Virago for a second. Good points. This team has no bleed. Also, like Ash said, Arbalest is better. Like, Arbalest can provide healing and she can provide damage against the Hag. Ash's comp was Arbalest, Houndmaster, Abomination. And then what was it in the front rank? Like a cultist? Or no, it was Man-at-Arms. That team has very little healing. It does have stress healing though. Could definitely consider a similar team. Arbalest can also clear marks from the Virago. Houndmaster is diseased, unfortunately, but it'd still be okay. And then, what's the equivalent of, like, Abomination? Probably Shield Breaker. And then Man-at-Arms is for the Giants, really. This team has a little bit more damage on average because Arbalest can actually smack the Virago, smack the Hag. There's just so little healing though. Like, how the fuck does Ash expect to operate with like no healing almost? That's very questionable to me. What else could I do with Arbalist? I still want Riposte. I still feel like I want to go Riposte. Eldritch Slayer, Manslayer. Eldritch Hater on guard. Isn't the other Highwayman better? Lurker. Hard-skinned Eldritch Hater. Natural Swing. On guard, Eldritch Hater. Yeah. How am I dealing with Virago? Just targeting her with damage, really. XM4XX, hey Weasel, I'm toward the end of my first campaign. Could you just briefly explain your general approach and what and when to lock in quirks on which hero, and when is it not too efficient to lock in secondaries? I really try to lock in good quirks before they get replaced. So once you hit like 4 good quirks here, or 5 good quirks, even 4 or 5 good quirks, you kind of want to lock in the best quirks, like Eldritch Hating stuff for the end game, stuff like Hot to Trot, Slugger. And then if you have a bad, like you kind of want to do 2 things at once too, because you don't have that many slots in the Sanitary most of the time. You want to get rid of a bad quirk and lock in a good quirk at the same time, so you got to consider what are the worst quirks that will affect my progression of the game, and what are the good quirks that are about to run out. And then how much gold do you have to work with? You may not have enough gold to do any quirk lock-in, so sometimes you may have to wait till late game where you have the bank going, or if you just have a lot of gold. It's not really cut and dry, but for the most part, just lock in the best quirks you want to save for endgame before they go away. So for Rago in this camp, I mean, I can just heal a lot. I have protection for whoever gets marked with Virago. This team is not, I don't think this team should struggle too much against Virago, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and hold on a second. I also have enough for the... Okay, it looks like I have enough for the Puppet Theater 2 this week. Perfect. So that'll shave off 15 stress from everyone. And that's 15 stress off from the next quest, basically, because a lot of times we won't be able to actually put them in the Abbey. Okay, so we're on week 86. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip Virago because I have some leeway here, but not that much leeway. I want to get the main bosses done before I worry about anything else. This week I made about 7,500 from the bank. Bought the Puppet Theater. Like I said, I can always spawn. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can verify if Team Wipe in Farmstead will Shrieker spawn and Endless Harvest, I guess. Okay, so I can purposely spawn Shrieker with Shard Mercenaries at any time I want, so I am not going to go for the Shrieker this week. I will do it on my own terms as a bonus. Beast Slayer, blah blah blah. Hot to Trots. I like Hot to Trot.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition
Mercenaries.
of those poor devils who remain.
Lurker, no. Hard skinned. Good there. Stressful Man at Arms. As well as Vestal. And Hellion. You know, originally I was going to take Hellion to the Hag, though. Okay, so you're asking, would you say it's okay to lock in accuracy and speed quirks on almost any hero? Yes, I would say so. If the accuracy is the type that's beneficial to them, it's definitely going to be great at any point in the game. Especially on characters that don't really ever equip accuracy trinkets, like Vestal. And speed, yeah, like Luminous is probably one of the best quirks to lock in on any hero at all. Quick reflexes, also great to lock in. On stunners, damage dealers. I don't know about locking in on healers necessarily, but even on them it's not bad. I think because we get more damage from Shieldbreaker actually, and she has prop piercing for the wield, and she has shield for the giants, I will opt to save the Hellion for another time. And then we can heal Scurvy off our Houndmaster now. Let's see what else we want to lock in. Hag is definitely going to be a very troubling boss. But with the amount of scales I have, I think I should be fine. Beast Hater makes this Vestal decent against DD2. She also has Hard Noggin for stun resist. Let me check my other Vestals. Eldritch Slayer. Yeah, but she doesn't have Eldritch Slayer, so that's kind of awkward. Situamania, if I take her to final DD levels, Situamania doesn't do anything. Ashen is not great. Oh, but Eldritch Slayer is for the DD3. So let's see. My other Plague Dagger is Beast Hater. Not as good, I think, for DD3. Let's get Ashen off, lock in Eldritch Slayer. Yeah, Situamania. I'm unsure whether limiting myself with locking in the location specifics like Slayer, having a general hero better. Slayer is almost always good because, well, like, usually when people are locking in quirks, they're thinking about the final Darkest Dungeon levels, which are the hardest, DD1, DD2, DD3, DD4. Like, Eldritch Slayer is good in all of those, so that's why people lock that in. It's also good against the Shambler, enemies in the Weald, and the Cove. Like, Eldritch Slayer is pretty much good everywhere, so people usually tend to lock that in when they see it. Like the Shrieker's Eldritch. It's just everywhere. Beastslayer makes this Crusader good first in DD1, so it's quick draw. Yeah, I think I'm bringing this Crusader DD1, so the other Crusader, let's see. Minus speed, 1 speed doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is my DD4 Crusader because Manslayer works against the Ancestor. So is Citromania that bad? But if not Citromania, is there anything else? Dark Temptation is kind of bad, so let's pretend I fail the hack and I have to try again. If I want the option of taking Arbalist, I will want to get rid of Dark Temptation. But Citromania is worse. I want to take her anywhere. But I still have other Vestals available, is the thing. I don't have any other Arbalists. So yeah, let's go for the Arbalist. Okay, this is full. Let's look at our team now. Hand of Light is a little bit interesting. Can't be used from rank 3 though. Gonna need Gallows Humor, because that might be the only form of stress heal potentially. I'm still thinking of taking the Answers Scroll over the Diary though. We do need some way of de-stealthing things. Maybe I'll take this loadout and see how I feel. There's nothing that guards as far as I'm aware in the Wield. Can't be marked might have some use. That's actually kind of cool. I could put Sandstorm on Man-at-Arms and then his Repose doesn't mark himself, which is relevant in the Wield. Alright, let's go for it. Don't need keys, don't need torches, don't need dust, don't need blood. Got 2 stacks of scales. Plus 33 stress skills while camping is even more than the map, than the Ancestral Scroll, so I think I'll do that. What was my reward for the last dungeon? I don't remember. What did I get for killing the Prophet? Oh, it was the Guardian Shield, which I already sold. Okay. Okay, I think it's time. Hopefully the walk to the boss is not as long this time. Alright, BRB bathroom.
As time wore on, her wild policy of self-experimentation grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions. intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed.
Yes, sir. It's showtime.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a
Alrighty.
form of wretched,
Not the worst map. Not too bad at all. Wheel Explorer's pretty nice. Whoa, we have 2 Wheel I did not even notice that. Maybe I could have skipped the map. I do think I could replace one of her quirks here. But then I get 1 less holy water. Doesn't really make a difference. Maybe Crush is not good enough. Does it ever bolster for a long fight? Realistically, I don't really see when I'm ever using Crush. Maybe in a Hag or something, though, that I de-stealth. Fine. Let's see how I like it. Spiders, okay. Well, I'm glad they went first. Okay. Okay, we have a chance to guard her. Wow. It's a very strange spider fight, I would say. Quite strange.
press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Good.
Precision and power. A momentary abatement.
That's that garlic for you. You ain't getting through my garlic, man.
As the fiend falls,
Surgical gloves.
faint hope
Nice.
blossoms. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nice bit of stress healing there. Okay. So actually, for hallway battles, I remember now I want to bring Riposte for the Shambler. That's why it said. Let's not forget the plan there. Okay. Let's see how the plan works. Got double Repose. This should be, like, pretty straightforward, honestly.
Time to perform beyond one's limits.
Except we have to wait a turn on the Riposte. And that really sucks. Probably just move man arms forward too in that case.
Masterfully executed.
He already has the garlic. He probably doesn't need the holy water. Okay.
Destroyed.
Shieldbreaker is a bad position here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Annihilated. The ground quakes. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Slowly, gently.
So we got both the Dark Crown and the Tentacle Idol. That's very interesting, actually. So that's plus 35% chance to Virtue. Like on Man at Arms, it's actually pretty freaking good. I could just camp though, but I also want to save camp buffs for the Hag, obviously. So I'm kind of hesitant on that. But like one stress... Like, well, guys, I always knew this. Like, this team with double Riposte armor pen is just like tailor-made for the Shambler almost. The only thing is that our stress is kind of out of control right now from the fight. Camping would probably be the safest thing to do. It'd probably be kind of dumb not to just camp here. But at this point, now that the Shambler's dead, is it scarier? Ugh, this is so hard. Because the Vestal is also close to afflicting. That's the other thing. I think I want to actually put the Dark Crown on her as well. Meaning we just skip the map for now. This makes a little bit of sense to me, but if Man at Arms afflicts though, it's kind of really iffy. I could almost put both of the stuff on him. Yeah, it's probably a better choice. So there's a base 25% chance of rolling Virtue, right? So this makes it 45% chance. This makes it more likely than not to Virtue. I probably should put both of these on Man at Arms for now.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Yeah, hopefully if he gets targeted with stress, then he just rolls Virtue. I could even guard Vestal early so that she is less likely to afflict. I kind of still want to put the map on though, honestly. Okay, so there's no stress casters at least. These things can do a lot of stress. That's good.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, good.
To a killing blow. A singular strike. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Okay,
and insidious
boy.
killer.
20% scouting from Quarks alone. And the map, and we still couldn't get a scout here. That's fucking tragic, man. I kind of have to camp now to get my surprise chance and get our stress manageable. It just means we might not have enough camp buffs to last the Hag, and that's a tragedy. It's a goddamn tragedy. Yeah, I have kind of a history with that. It's just gonna be bandit sense, tactics, weapons practice, right? It's gotta be. I think that's the only thing that makes sense.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
It's a shame that these buffs will not last the Hag now, though. Could always try for a gallows humor too. Maybe should spread out the stuff a little here. So Shambler's gone, we don't have to worry about Riposte anymore, I guess. If he hits a trap, he still should be fine. Okay, good. By some miracle, if we only get 3 more battles on the way to the Hag, we could make this work. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go all in on the Virtue chance here. We still want the map. STG? I don't know what that acronym means, Pixel. Okay, if there's no battle here, then we might just be okay. But that's a lot to ask for. I swear to God, okay. I hear you. Okay, gotta take this thing down ASAP. That's good. Okay, that's why he brought the laudanums.
Returns even the boldest gaze.
Let's try to give the kill to Vestal. Okay, she's a little bit safer now.
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
You are fucking kidding me, man. I have never seen a comp this threatening. Well, I have. Sometimes I have a giant, but... Let's go for a kill on the Virago first. Because I can't guarantee that... Well... I don't know. Let me actually just take a moment here. The crit chance on the Madman is like 40%. That would get rid of that corpse. I mean, yeah, that would get rid of the corpse, but there's no guarantee that works. Killing the Viraga would take some time. Okay, that's fine. Debuff resist is also very high. That's crazy. She only has a 25% chance of resisting the debuff. Or 25% of the debuff hitting. The two most important ones.
Reeling, about to break. The horror.
So he probably definitely has to be guarded now. These guys are very slow. Damn it.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Kind of want to put a scale on here, because if Virago attacks and these two attack her, then I'm in trouble. I could still think about getting this done.
A momentary abatement.
Scarred for one more round.
A decisive bubbling.
Oh, I'm stupid, guys. You can't do a scale and do Serpent Sway. I'm like borderline not so smart.
Festering fear consumes the mind. momentary abatement. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
Yeah, the damage, I wasn't so much worried about the damage in that fight, but the fact that the madman was there really kind of screwed me over. Very sad stuff. Okay, at least there's no fight though, so we do have camp buffs for the hag. I will keep Tentacle Idol on Man-at-Arms. Darkrun and her. Garlic doesn't matter. I can still go for this. Vestal is not really contributing to the damage anyway. What are the odds of stunning the hag? Absolutely zero chance, okay. This is just a jump in front of someone and like if Vestal falls out of the, well, Rampart can kind of move myself and also do something with the pot, but then again, command is also a little bit tempting too here. God, my heart is like, oof. Okay, let me take a moment here. Still gonna go for it. We're still good. Only Vestal's afflicted. The hag does not do like stress damage generally. Oh yeah, we also equip 4 skills preemptively. Let's not forget that. Let's see, the hag, does she do any kind of blight or anything? I don't think so. Champion. She just does debuffs. Okay. Okay, it's do or die time.
twisted and maniacal.
It's not really how it works. That's why I put the scales on preemptively, Saint Dreamer. Once they fall out of the pots, they have a block remaining. Okay, it's looking good so far. Okay. Fortunate.
Gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
heart is pounding right now.
And now the true
Okay,
test.
see, he has a scale here.
Hold fast or expire.
So even if we hadn't healed them, still should have been okay.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Looks like we got it.
The human mind, fragile, like a robin's egg. How quickly the tide turns.
Just in time, boys.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Ooh-wee. This is all because of stress. Don't think it would have been quite so close if people weren't acting out. Yeah, we would if people weren't acting out, we would have killed her before she fell out of the pot. Certainly a little too close for comfort there, though. That means we have, I think, 5 scales total left over for the remaining levels. And Brigand Pounder will be a lot simpler because I can just take Houndmaster. I don't need to take any Riposte or anything like that if I don't want to. I might still take a Highwayman though, honestly. What the hell am I doing? Okay, yeah. That was certainly a rush of adrenaline past midnight here. I think I only care about gold now. Yeah. So just watch the map carefully, make sure nothing pops up. Oh, still reeling. It's gonna be a while before I can calm down from that one. Should need blueprints. Oh, the afflictions actually reduce trap disarm. Always, it's like a very niche interaction. It's good to know.
Wealth beyond measure. The to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, getting a good amount of gold here actually.
A fortune, waiting to be spent. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, we're out. Whew. Wait, I still had Bandit sense up, so I actually had one more round left on the battle buffs too. Interesting. Oh boy, I probably have a lot of notes here. Oh jeez. Okay, so we took Highwayman or Vestal, Highwayman, Man at Arms, Shieldbreaker, Wield, Champion, Hag 3. Ran into Shambler and killed him without anyone afflicting, but putting high stress on team. Got a Dark Crown and Tentacle Idol from him. Was able to camp before afflictions, but the last fight before Hag was 2 Fungal Claw, Virago, and Madman. Madman made Vestal afflict, pushed onto Hag with camp buff still, and only the 1 affliction. Man at Arms got taken into pot, was able to heal him. Though he still had this, and he still had a scale. Barely beat Hag before Shieldbreaker hit Death's Door on pot. Okay, week 87 now. Gothic replaced Lurker, that's very unfortunate. Photomania makes this Man at Arms very, very nice against the final boss now. Damn. So that's nice. Still no wolf. What happened? Witness.
And we were rewarded with madness.
Flagellation. Blah blah blah. well... Yeah, okay. This was the man-at-arms I wanted to take against the final boss anyway, because he had Mankind Hater. Okay, perfect. So I do have to get Fengophobia off, though, and lock in that. Where's my other man-at-arms? What quirks did he have? Probably Hot the Trot. Okay, yeah, perfect. So this will be the DD2 man-at-arms. Yeah, this one, I have to lock this shit in, like, right now. Pulomania, don't care about. Don't care about any of these. Tentacle Idol is a sell. Okay, so we made about 7,500 from the bank this week. Still maintaining our gold equilibrium, luckily. Rat is a sell. Book of Relaxation. Might keep that just to lose it for the Shrieker and Endless Farmstead if I end up doing that. Only 2 Dark Crowns. I don't care about the gold enough. Probably prefer having multiple slots here. That's so many upgrades though. You cannot do what? You're only a Flagellance? Okay, so I guess we unlock an extra space in the Penance Hall. And that works out.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
So the Puppet Theater is just shaved 15 stress off this guy. Damn. Silence in the Crypts. Okay. Well, the thing is not roaming here, so this would be a good time to take care of the Brigand Pounder too, I guess. Got the Hellion here for it. That could get her to level 6. Wouldn't mind taking a Plague Doctor. Might want to take the other one in this case. Want ourselves a Vestal. Wheel Tactician. Sure. Or Eldritch Slayer. Eagle Eye. Yeah, Eldritch Slayer probably. And then the Highwayman. Be good. Again, this team lacks stress healing though. So I could replace the Plague Doctor for a Hellmaster. And then the stress will be a bit more manageable with the Houndmaster. The only thing is Virago is kind of iffy. Honestly, the Brigand Pounder itself is just so easy. I should really just concern myself with the walk over there, like usual. By the way, imagine if I had gotten the Thicket event like I wanted to before the Hag. That walk to the dungeon would have been so easier. Everybody, I had 3 damage dealers, they would have had 15% more damage against the Shambler, killed them a lot faster, taken less stress, killed the Virago faster, killed the Madman faster, killed the Hag faster. Unfortunately, whenever I did that quest, the Thing from the Stars was just cock-blocking me, so really unfortunate it didn't work out like that, but in the end it worked out. I just had to use an extra scale. I actually just freaking wasted a scale, though, against... On Shieldbreaker, I was like, let me stack up 3 scales like an idiot. But whatever. Maybe I don't take Highwayman. As much as I love Highwayman against the Brigand Pounder, I could take Houndmaster here, but then Vestla's awkwardly sitting in rank 2, which is not ideal. I could just skip Plague Doctor, level her up somewhere else. It's Meester Houndmaster. This should work decently. Or you know what? Even Man-at-Arms I would love to have here. Instead of Highwayman, I could just do Man-at-Arms. And then if Wolf spawns, it's like Ash said, I just have to stress heal Man-at-Arms in the farmstead. You know what? I haven't locked in Lurker on Man-at-Arms yet. That's kind of awkward. Plus he is thin-blooded. The Hunting Hounds of Hell, you say? Okay. Interesting. Still want the map. Ancestor Scroll this time. I think, yeah, this team should be fine against the Shambler, against Viragos, Giants, Stresscasters. Yeah, this team should just work. It'd just be a little bit unfortunate to lose Lurker from him. Or if Wolf finally spawns, I'll be kind of pissed. I do have a spare Shield Breaker, I have a spare Vestal. I'll have a spare Highwayman. And a spare, and then Man-at-Arms we'll just have to figure out. But it should be okay. Ooh. What if we stick Houndmaster from the back and give him the Prophet's Eye? What the heck? 3 speed? Accuracy? All that jazz? So I could put... This composition that has the name sucks because Man-at-Arms doesn't have access to Rampart really easily here. But if you put him like this, then he can Rampart in front of the Vestal at least once. So yeah, Prophet's Eye seems pretty damn good. 3 speed, minus 15% stress, 15 accuracy, goddamn. Probably just stick the Spiked Collar on him in that case. He's going to be pretty safe in the back here. Damn, this looks so good. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Can even take Revel? Yeah, I'll take Revel and the extra stack, like a full stack of herbs. Might be nice to have the option of a Vestal for the veteran guys. Oh, damn. So let me... I could literally just recruit a guy any week. Let me get rid of the Highwayman. And I'll grab a veteran Vestal just in case she makes a better comp.
Pious and unrelenting.
So Stagecoach is good. Got her camping skills. Sanitarium is... oh, not filled up yet. Situomania, let's get that off. Beast Hater makes her okay in both DD2 and DD3 because of all the beasts. I guess I should just lock that in. It's minus stress at the very least. What else am I doing? I feel like I might want to unlock extra spaces in the Abiazal. Otherwise, I would just upgrade the Nomad Wagon here. But I think the utility of more transept space might actually be a bit good. In fact, I should probably just be able to get this.
Claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
See?
Gilded
And then I can
icons
kick
and
you out of
dogmatic
here
rituals.
and
For
just give
some,
you more stress heal and
tonic
even
against
a
the bloodshed.
potentially a stress reduction buff for the next quest. Got Revel. Okay. Okay. Should be good here, guys. Okay, so... don't really care about gold. Don't need to sell anything. Oh yeah, this would be like the only possible time I would ever use the Crimson Court set here. This only gives... you know what, maybe this would be a fun thing. The only accuracy he gets is from the Riposte, which is kind of awkward, but... yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. This will be the only time we can ever use this set. He does get a little bit of stress, though, which kind of sucks, but... Death Blood stun chance, prot, crit, extra Riposte damage. I'm down. One last hurrah. Plus, this is actually not bad for the Shambler even, because you get extra accuracy and damage on the Riposte attacks. There's actually a way to spin this as not just fun, but also kind of effective against the Shambler. I think we just skip Crush. We'll see how we like that after our first fight. Full herbs, no keys. I gotta stack a lot of them. No torches, none of that, none of that. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Back to back. This is our last champion boss, guys. Last champion boss. Let's get this shit done. I don't know why she has all her skills upgraded. It's kind of weird. I probably got Hand of Light for Bonk Vestal positioning and then Illumination for the Shrieker, which ended up not working anyway. Let's fucking go.
Eager to end the
Stoked.
tiresome domestic distraction,
I'm a lot more confident in this dungeon because we actually have
formed
stress
a
healing
militia of hardened
and good Shambler
bandits,
potential.
brigands, and killers to go forth
Oof. Okay,
and
so
do
let me make
their
some
work.
notes here. So we're
Compliance and
taking
order were
Houndmaster,
restored, and the noisome population of the hamlet was culled to more
Man at Arms,
manageable
Vestal,
numbers.
Hellion. Wield, Champion, Pounder 3. Well, I hardly know her, but
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
nice little bit of scouting. Let's give us some more supplies.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I actually would like to try to trap this arm with the Man at Arms here. Cool. Cool. It is a long walk as always though. Kind of pisses me off. Probably guarantees at least one Shambler, but we're prepared. Can doesn't boom my runaway? I'd be surprised. Like, with the comps I take, like, I'm so comfortable with the Pounder now, I literally can't tell you the last time the Pounder actually got off on me. I think I've seen that the cannon has gone off maybe like the first 2 times I played against it, or the first 2 campaigns, but it's probably been like eons since I actually went off against me. You just have to take a decent team, really. That kind of pisses me off, but at least he is
And made merciless.
surprised. Okay, that's nice. We should be good then.
A decisive pummeling.
Good. If he had guarded him, I would have been kind of pissed. He should go first, because he has... Oh, fuck! I reduced his speed so much. Okay. That he's going last now. Okay, that's really... not cool. Let's get our protection up then. On... you. I guess I really shouldn't have got his speed that high. Holy crap. Or I got his speed so low.
As the ghoulish collection scatters.
That was pretty awkward, not gonna lie. And spawning 2 heads is also a bit unlucky. And getting the crit was also unlucky, but we'll live. You'll be fine. Okay, it's mini Virago, it's not the big Virago, so should be okay. That's fine. I just don't want her to mark me, really.
Impressive. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, good. Spread out the it's good to spread out the stress here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A singular strike.
Man, Toy Soldier coming with the crits here.
On its own. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Houndmaster, MVP as always. I can see why Ash loves Houndmaster so much now. Good, no blight. We're chilling. So we can use Guard Dog to get 20 dodge on Houndmaster for the next fight.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, it's unscattered now, so we're gonna have to take some different skills. I'm kind of liking the idea of Wicked Hack instead of Bleed Out in this situation, because Man at Arms might be. I'm kind of missing Crush. I'd rather have Crush than Bellow here. Okay. We have 2 forms of guard. It's nice. It's kind of greedy keeping this because I'm letting her take 10% more stress, but I think it should be fine.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent. Grievous injury,
Okay.
palpable fear.
Good.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
The spitters are down. That should be good then. These guys can't crit enough to really matter.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Really? Wait, guys. I have his best stun trinket in the game. I can't stun a spider of all things. Wait, 140 plus, that's 155? 155? I missed a 10% chance. Well, it's kind of nuts.
Eradicate.
It's actually kind of nuts. Mark should fall off too now. Good. I wanted to miss. Oh, and she will. Perfect. That's freaking perfect, man.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Giraffe, so invested in Elden Ring, I forgot to check on you today. Were you? I think you were there when I killed the Necromancer champion, like earlier today, right? I just barely got done with the Hag with like 4 afflictions, and I'm onto the Brigand Pounder now. So you came at a good time. You didn't miss too much. Not today? Oh, fair enough. We're making good progress. It's pretty close at some points, but still looking good. Ash is probably gonna laugh in my face like I told you so when it came to the Hag, by the way. But I didn't have a level 6 of bomb anyway, so I wouldn't been able to take his strategy. Man-at-Arms could use something better. Or Houndmaster. No, that's pretty useless. Okay, so now it's scouted again. Well, I always love when Rago shows up with his maggot buddies. It's kind of like so awkward for him. These things don't even leave corpses. That's fucking funny, man.
Annihilated.
I love that the devs even thought to like do this. Yeah, I mean that would have been really scary if it was any other composition here. like damn. Good resist. Good dodge.
Destroyed.
What strat are you talking about, Raph? You didn't give Ash this strat, right? Ash's suggestion was, what he does for the Hag, and I watched him do it, was Arbalest, Houndmaster, Abomination, Man-at-Arms. I just don't have an Abomination. I was considering replacing Abomination that comp with someone else, but just like, there's no healing on that team besides Arbalest. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Decimated.
I wonder if I can outpace the stress that Virago does. Let's try it.
A momentary abatement.
No, he's just critting putrefying breath too much. Like, what the hell? It's awkward. That's good. Okay, she's dead. No scout, eh? It's unfortunate. Gotta be careful with man-at-arms' stress now. Let's open this with her, because she's got Blight on her anyway. Both Hag and Siren, I just go Last Crusade. I don't know what that team is. Saint Dreamer, I don't think you'd manage to do a No Vessel Challenge run. It depends on the parameters of the challenge, Saint Dreamer. If it was just completing like Bloodmoon without Vestal, then I think that would be a breeze. But if to do Deathless or All Boss or Torchless or anything else, that'd be a different story. But I do like Vestal quite a bit more than Ash does. Ugh. Okay, good. I'm kind of worried about saving anti-venoms because there's so many things that do Blight in the wield, including Shambler. Okay, I was kind of worried for a moment, but I'm almost wanting to just hit dog treats here. Okay, but it's okay.
Give them no quarter.
Like actual resist again? Okay, good. Ugh, couldn't kill it. That's fine. Alright, we should be good. That's what I was afraid of happening at first. Like, wow. I'm really glad I didn't miss that first Weber. I guess you never really escape the threat of these spiders, even in Champion. Really? 4 damage on the marked target? It's like, when these guys are in the front ranks and they can't spit, their abilities are just so laughable. Okay.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
There's some respectable damage. Nine points of blight. Wow. Damn it. Did not want to kill you there. Okay, I wouldn't mind rolling a Wield Quirk on the Houndmaster here, actually.
They can be beaten.
So this could give us like Wheel Explorer or something. Okay, fair enough. Did get some scouting though, nice. Okay, it could be Shambler again. I think we... you know what? There is a good argument to just camp here. Because Shambler could be in the next couple battles. I don't really need the camp buffs for the boss, I don't really think. But if this is the Shambler, then I'll definitely appreciate having, like, tactics and weapons practice. Yeah, I don't think I'm scared enough of the Brigand Pounder to save my camps that badly, but the prospect of a Shambler does scare me.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Oh, I got more respite points. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Tactics. And I can actually hit both buffs on Hellion, Sharpened Sphere, and Battle Trance. I think that's better than just hitting weapons practice. Maybe? Maybe not. Weapons practice might still just be straight up better. But I'm kind of wasting some camp skills. This allows me to just hit the... you know what? I'll just do this. I have the... It's more efficient use of the camp skills. Why are you saying Hellion in the pot? I don't quite understand what you mean. Oh yeah, no, it's not the hag. I was wondering if that's what you were thinking. Alright, let's remember to get the debuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have a spare herb. I'll just get the debuff off. It's convenient. Okay, this is exactly what I was trying to, you know, camp for. But the shuffle is pretty bad, though. It's pretty damn bad, I'll tell you. Okay. You know what? Let's see. I gotta see how much they can actually move. I think Houndmaster can move 2 back. Okay, what's my turn order? 6 speed, 5 speed, 7 speed, 6 speed. So I probably move Houndmaster to the back this turn. Like move... Okay, you know what? BRB. Let me go to the bathroom first. Alright, sorry for leaving you guys in suspense here. Okay. Anyway, I actually have to look up the characters now to see how far back they can actually move each. Let's start with Houndmaster. Houndmaster can move backwards 2, like I thought. Next up is Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms can move forward 2. Okay, so I can smack here, move Houndmaster back 2, get Man-at-Arms riposte up, and then move Vestal back 1. Oh, you bitch, you resisted. Oh. What the hell is that, man? Oh my god. That is not good. This ain't good. Okay, at least it didn't crits.
Devastating blow.
Really?
Green ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches. The ground quakes.
Plus 33% damage versus bleeding for 1 round. Okay. This thing is gonna go crazy on one of my guys. Could try to go for a stun here, that would be amazing. 80% chance to hit, 50% chance to stun.
Precision.
Damn it.
Power. How quickly the tide.
Okay, good. You didn't take the extra stress from that attack. Indeed. This is the final possible champ. This could be the last champion Shambler I ever do. Game is definitely putting a final test here. So the hard part here is deciding whether to guard. If I guard here, the next turn I have no way of getting my riposte up. And that's quite bad. Good dodge. He's dead. Not quite afflicted yet, okay. What can we do here? Maybe just stress heal? Oh, I don't know. This is hard. Oh, I could guard. I could guard. That would guarantee that he doesn't afflict.
Inspiration.
He's going for it.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Fuck.
The space between worlds is no place.
No! You bitch!
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Is there any enemy I could like stress heal? Oh god.
Be wary.
That
Triumphant
freaking
pride
sucks.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
Fuck. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should not have... Well, okay, it was her that got the... It was just the crit. It was just that crit just, like, sent these two over the edge. I think I played it correctly. And they are too... Okay, they are too stressed to even disarm the trap. Or the affliction prevents them from disarming the trap. For some God knows reason. Let's take all the stress trinkets off them. Maybe I could still do it. Stress heal on the Brigand Founder? Maybe, man. Who knows? If this is like Virago, I might just have to like bail. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I get something manageable. bolster potential here. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. I have like 6 weeks to spare, I think, or 5, maybe 5 or 6. I do have to get some people to level 6 still, but I could just do Endless Harvest. I have like, I think I have 5 possible retreats in me. It's the Virago. Damn it.
The will to fight. Forward. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Well struck.
Oh shit. How long can one sit on a maggot? I can't stun it.
Death waits
Really?
for the slightest lapse in concentration.
It shall be one of my hardest challenges yet.
This expedition at least promises success.
Would it behoove you to answer the question? Let me see. Weasel, if you had to do a Bloodmoon challenge with one class, which would you pick? I don't get it. You just do the entire, like the entirety of the campaign with one class? Like a team of 4 people, the same people? Like maybe that could be possible with a cultist. I could see that. I could see a cultist being somewhat viable for a challenge like that. I don't know. It's a bit weird to think about. At least the technical idol did do something. That's why I bring it. Okay, at least we have our camp buffs till the final boss. You know what? I could probably stall on the giant for quite a while, if I'm being honest.
Exposed to a killing blow. Surgical precision.
Uh-oh. You fucker!
Verified in a single strike.
She couldn't virtue either. Maybe this virtue will save us somehow. God damn it. Oh no.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Okay guys, if someone lashes out... Oh, you know what? I can't even... God damn it! I can't even escape right now because... This is so bad. Guys, this could be the end of the run. I'm... Maybe that's enough. Okay, guys, can anyone please tell me how much stress I would take for escaping here? Selfish. Can anyone tell me how much stress I would take from escaping here? Let me see. Heroes suffered 25 stress after a successful retreat. He also has plus 33 stress from Death's Door. And Torchless. $30 to 50% stress. So he's taking 83% more stress. That's clearly too much to handle here. He has a very low speed too. Alright, I just have the Zen here. If it's the end of the run, it's the end of the run, but let me see. 25 stress from retreating times a 1.88 modifier is 47 stress. Yeah, it's not going to work. And Vestal still can't even heal. Let me look at the Giants targeting. Okay, if I move Man Arms backwards, then Houndmaster can jump 2 in front of Vestal, and then she can possibly heal in the next turn. Let me see, Unclean Giants. Confusion Spores can target any rank. Of course. Poison Spores can also target any rank. No, I can't kill this thing. Hell no. You fucker. I actually have to guard one of these two now. It's gonna have to be Hellmaster because he can move back too on turn 1. Motherfucker. Guys.
This is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
Oh, guys. Oh my fucking god, how could this have happened? He rejected the heal twice. Oh god. I want to cry. I really do. This is going to be my victory lap. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. You know what? I don't know. Maybe that's... I've been at this challenge for so long, guys. It's been like a month now on this campaign alone. Yeah, it's definitely done a number on my health too. I was really excited to be done with this and just being able to move on with my life. And even now, that still might be the play, you know. I might just need to move on at some points. I don't know. We'll see. Gonna take a very long break for sure, I think. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in, being able to witness here. I really wasn't expecting so much danger in the Brigand Pounder of all dungeons too, you know. We got the Shambler. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. If I don't rush back, that will... I mean, you should be happy for me. If I do rush back, then... yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much, Pixel. I appreciate all the sentiments. We definitely played our heart out tonight. I don't think it was necessarily a mistake to try to push onto the Brigand Pounder. I don't think it was that risky for the most part. It's just so devastating that Man-at-Arms getting crit to death's door, rejecting 4 heals, lashing out, not being able to move at all. Like, he had to tank that, the last attack. It's really unfortunate. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to think how I could have played it. I didn't guard with Houndmaster because because I needed to move forward. Guarding with Houndmaster didn't do anything in the situation of Confusion Spores, so I had to move Houndmaster up 2 to allow Vestal to actually be in position to heal. I don't even think Man-at-Arms was masochistic. He was just like hopeless. He was literally hopeless, and he rejected heal twice in a row. Then his only move was to guard someone, the Houndmaster. He did get targeted. Yeah. It's a real bummer, guys, but this might be a lesson in life that sometimes you just don't brute force your way to victory through stubbornness, which would be the case of going at this a second time. Sometimes I think you just have to take the loss and kind of learn to live with defeat and maybe move on with your life, you know? Going at it for hours a day at this game is really not the healthiest. Like, I feel the strain on my eyes, on my body, on my mental, taking the place of all their hobbies in my life. Yeah, it's just a very big dopamine rush to complete dungeons and all that. Yeah, appreciate Pixel. I'm definitely proud of how far I came, but in the end, I gave it my best, and, you know, I've spent a good 3 months at this since November, I think. Definitely, gave it my best, and maybe my best wasn't good enough. Or maybe it was good enough, but sometimes, and the nature of this challenge, you just have to try many, many times. Like, the prospect of doing this again to me now is just so mentally draining. The idea of going to Champion, Hag, Brigand Pounder, all that, I couldn't do it, I just can't. Maybe there's a possibility I just come back on and finish the run. Just say, it's not Deathless, I just did. Even that's kind of like, not that motivated. I'm not that motivated to do the final bosses, honestly. It's, yeah. Maybe a break, maybe I'll come back in a few months, a year or more. We'll see. If Ash can eke out the win, all the power to him. If anyone deserves the win on this challenge, it's Ash Gaming Tales. He's been at it longer than me. I think he has a lot more creativity than me when it comes to tackling some of these bosses and stuff. I think I do have some strengths over him and how I play the game, but we all have our strengths, but Ash has been in it longer. I think if he gets the win instead of me, all the power to him. Best of luck to him in that. But for me, I think the biggest lesson of this, I have to learn to live with defeat and not just stubbornly push on like I very often do in life. Through any hobby, any game, just stubbornly trying it again and again until I'm good or I win. For a game that takes as long to complete as Darkest Dungeons, that's where I have to kind of draw the line. Like, one campaign is easily hours and hours and hours a day for a month, and I just don't have it in me to kind of do that back to back here. Yeah. Okay, I'm a little bit freed in a way, Regardless of whether I won this or I lost it, I am free for a little bit here. I can take things easy for a bit, clean my apartment, get things moving with my other hobbies again, move on with my life. It is a hard pill to swallow, but I definitely gained a lot from this challenge. I was able to meet a lot of you guys. I really enjoyed streaming for you guys. A lot, like the over 1,000 of hours I have in this game was mostly just spent playing by myself. When I saw Ash out there streaming, doing Deathless, when he only completed the game twice, it really inspired me to get out there and stream myself and have some witnesses. And I think that the 1,000 hours I put in this game did make something of itself. Like, I was able to stream People came on the stream and told me, they love to hear my voice, they love to watch before they sleep. I'm glad I'm out there teaching people, making a difference, and sometimes that's enough. And I have to just, learn to live with loss sometimes. There will be other losses in life that will be a lot harder than this. Deaths of loved ones, failures in careers, there will be harder times in life. And in the end, it's just a game, It's a game I put a lot of time in. It's a challenge I put a lot of hours in, many months into. But it wasn't for nothing. And sometimes life gives you an easy out. It gives me this lesson to learn in a way I don't actually lose anything that's significant. So, yeah, it's been a wild ride. Really appreciate you guys. All you guys have stuck with me this long. Maybe I'll stream Darkest Dungeons in the future. Maybe I'll stream art or I'll stream other games. We'll see where this all takes me. But yeah, it's been a great ride, and really appreciate you guys being here for me tonight. The last time I lost this run at week 87, it was just literally by myself, alone in dark in a cave, and it feels a bit nicer to have some people with me this time. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have yourselves a good night. Tune into Ash Gaming Tales, MathJack, all the other people doing this challenge, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Take care, Pixel. Take care, Giraffe. Take care, everyone else here with me tonight. Have yourselves a good night. Good luck in the darkest dungeon. Peace out.